my prompt to hostname config dash line and then the number sign to let me know that I am in another portion of subcommands, this time in respect to configuring the line for console. So I need to be able to navigate myself in and out of these subcommand areas back through the global area. How am I going to do that? Let's look at our next slide. Isn't it great how that works out? Alright, this slide has to do with navigation. Again, we're going to start out with our global commands. Here's our prompt. What do we do from here? We type router rip, changes our prompt so that we know we are now in a subcommand area. And then, this is the magic word. We're going to type in exit. It's kind of tricky though, because you might assume that when you type in exit and you just entered in the configuration mode via this command, configure space terminal, that you might exit the whole configuration. But indeed you won't. Exit is just going to take you up one level from wherever you're at. So if you're in a subcommand area and you hit exit, now you're just going to go back up to the global area, hostname config number sign, and that's as far as you go. Now to end the session, you have down here keywords, either end, which you can type at any area, either at the global or the subcommand level, and it'll get you out of your configuration session, or the quick key is Control Z. Alright, so you ask though, what's going to happen if I'm at the global level, right here, and I type exit? It takes you up one level. It will always take you up one level, and so indeed it does exit the configure from terminal mode completely, and you'll be back at a router prompt where it's just the host name and the number sign. Time for a field trip. We're turning to router land. Okay, in our router, we're in an area where the subcommand area of the router config, right? So, as we said earlier, let's go ahead and type the word in, exit, and you see that we go back up to our global area. Now, before we move on to how we end this session for our configuration mode, I do want to show you one more thing. If I type in here, line console 0, it moves me to config-line subcommand area. I can actually move out of here and into another subcommand area by typing a global command. This isn't true of all global commands, but it is of some, so let me show you that. If I type in now router rip, which is designed as a global command to put me in the subcommand area of the router, like I was here, and hit enter, there you go. I automatically go there. It's a pass-through through the global area. Alright, now it would be nice if it was true that you had a rule that said all global commands can be administered from any portion of the configuration, and subcommands can only be administered in their sub area. But it's just not true. Because let me give you another example here. I'm going to return, I'm going to exit back to the